This is the most woke left-wing candidate she could have picked of all the names that surfaced. I mean, this is a guy that it's a rogues gallery of terrible Marxist radical policies, which I hope we can get into.
Yeah, Mercedes, what does this mean for Republicans? Is this you've seen online, some are saying this is a gift for Republicans not picking Shapiro, but there's got to be a strategy behind this. I'm wondering how you read it.
Look, I think that Kamala definitely wanted to be the one that comes across being the strong or the appearance of a strong leader. So they really needed someone who is going to be, I keep thinking vanilla keeps coming up, just a vanilla candidate. Someone who won't, I think, would overshadow her. I think for Josh Shapiro, he has been very ambitious. There has been a lot of sources out there who have said that he himself wants to run for president in the future. So in his case, he was looking for his own political career. But I do have to say, I think you're looking at Republicans, especially on social media, a lot of these even Rhino Republicans saying that this was a gift to the Trump campaign and the Republican Party. I mean, Walz is the most radical pick that she could have chosen. And clearly, when you're talking about he's extreme on everything from the transgender and allowing for children to just get puberty blockers, and obviously the BLM riots in 2020 and the whole defunding of the police and this kind of allowing so much chaos to happen in Minnesota during that time. Also, really draconian steps that he took during COVID with the mask mandates, the closing of churches and schools for an extended period of time. But look, I think the Democrats were also looking at Minnesota and saying, wait a second, we can't even get the Arab Americans to vote for us or commit to a Joe Biden or a Kamala Harris. So they themselves are trying to salvage that state that has traditionally gone to the Democrat Party in these major elections. So, look, it is a political play from their end to make sure they can keep Minnesota blue, and then at the same time try to get someone who is not going to be this big personality or this ambitious politician. But he's not going to solve the economic problems. He's not going to solve the escalating war that we're seeing. So lots of, I think, issues with him.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out something that I've sort of seen as a theme online, and we've discussed this, but this is a tweet that was shared by Carol Markowitz. She's a commentator, and she noted this 25 minutes ago. Josh Shapiro had too much baggage to be the Dem VP nominee, and that baggage was being Jewish. And I'm just wondering, Matt, if there was something about his faith or past statements and support for Israel that Kamala Harris wanted to distance herself from.
Well, I think Mercy makes a good point. Minnesota is one of those states. Obviously, it's the state that Ilhan Omar is elected from. She's one of the most hateful voices on the state of Israel and appeasing terrorism and promoting Iran. So, like, it's kind of a twofer there. He didn't pick the leading Jewish candidate. She didn't pick the leading Jewish candidate and pick someone from a state that there's a real play to try to get these Arab American voters. But it's much as Mercy said, this is a sanctuary state for trans kids who want to sue their parents in order to change their gender. This is a state where the governor doesn't want any regulation on abortion at any time for any reason. This is a state where Governor Walz mandated all the churches they must close during the COVID time. This is a governor who worked with Kamala Harris previously to help BLM rioters. And now we're seeing that turn into pro-Hamas rioters. This is a governor who wanted to give driver's licenses to illegals and then allow people to permanently sign up for absentee ballots, making this insecure voting become the way of the Democratic Party in this country. You name the radical policy, Governor Walz, woke Walz, has been for it. And everyone should go to our website at CPAC and look at the research we're already putting out there on him. I can't think of an issue where he's a reasonable voice. This is a the most radical ticket the Democrats have ever put up in the 250-year history of this country.